Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Vanilla Cities Skylines, with a city that is growing slowly but surely. In the last episode, we managed to get to another sort of milestone in terms of city growth, which is fantastic news, and we unlocked a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock any high densities or office spaces or anything like that. They are still to come. And we didn't get the incineration plant or the... what's the other one that I was hoping for? The crematorium. We are still sort of 10,000 away from the crematorium. However, I do think I would like another one of these. Currently, we've only got one buried because we have yet to hit a death wave or anything like that. But I'm conscious of the fact that I will. Alright, so I do want to place another one of these down here to cover those guys. And these guys, we'll have to see. They're fine for now, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. We also unlocked the big fire station and the big police station. I don't think I need them just yet. But I would like to get in a small firehouse. So these guys always seem to have fire problems, but it's almost covered. And these guys are not covered at all. So I'm going to go ahead and place in one of these, and it's going to go up just here. And I think that gives me the best overall coverage. So we'll do that. And we are also in high demand for industrial. So what I'm going to do is continue the 4-lane road out to there, and then we'll curve it around. In fact, we can do that right now. Why not? Why not? Mostly because I don't have enough money. Let's just wait a second then, wait for the money to turn up, and we'll place this road. Any time now, please, game? No? 4,000? We just need another 1,000. We're earning 2.5 every now and then, so it shouldn't be too long. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay, I am seeing some rubbish things pop up. Landfill usage, that is almost full. It is time to place another one of these. I don't have enough money for it, but placing it there, I think, seems like a good idea. It's out of the way. It will provide decent coverage once we fill up the suburbs. And I think it's just going to be a good idea. So we'll go ahead, we'll put one down there and continue with the original thing I was doing, which was road building. So straight road all the way down, trying to get best coverage as I can. That we'll have to do. But now we can do ones and ones. We're really short on money in this episode, which is making building a little frustrating. It's my least favorite thing, and I'm assuming your least favorite thing is just sort of sitting and waiting for the money to roll in so you can build something. But, you know, that's okay. So we'll get that put down, and we'll also do this section here, because why not? We have the demand for it, we might as well place it. There is a bit of crime issues going on. Is it worth placing another police station down this end? I think the answer to that is yes, it is. I think getting one down here. Oops, you are police station there. And it doesn't have to be perfectly, you know, right in this section, because this is all gonna be, you know, built up. So placing it here might be the thing to do. All right, it's gonna cost us 12,000, which we can almost afford. So that might, see, it doesn't actually quite reach. Maybe placing it on the corner here then. Bearing in mind that these roads will eventually go up. I think that's what we'll do. Now, I did see something saying the landfill is full, which is a little bit of an issue. Let's go and empty that. And I do have enough money to build a second one of these. which I might just do. I'll put one here so that we have one covering the suburbs, one covering the city, and then this one is, once it's finished emptying and splitting it between here, can start doing the city again. So this one will use the city for now, this one will empty, and we'll sort of cycle between the two until we get an incinerator. There is some residential demand, so let's go and accommodate that for them. Trying to think of a good word, something I haven't used in a while, and accommodate seemed to fit the bill, you know. We're accommodating their needs, they want to live somewhere, we'll give them somewhere to live. That is sort of what we tend to do, you know. And it would be kind of mean if we didn't say, yeah, let's give you somewhere to live. I don't know what I'm talking about now. It's coming to the end of a long day of recording, and I'm starting to waffle, and I do apologize for that. Obviously, with 4 episodes now a week of Cities Skylines and recording it all in one session, whew, the mind does begin to go a little bit crazy. But crazy I do. I do crazy very, very well. Kind of. So, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. If you do find my crazy to be a little bit too crazy, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will probably not tone it back. Just being honest. Anyway, moving right along. I reckon one pipe straight up the middle will fill in those sections. And I was right, which is always nice. Do you produce your own power? Is that a thing that these do? Do these power output 0 megawatts? But that's enough. It must be enough to keep you running because you're not complaining. And you're not connected to anything, so that is fine. You are emptying, which is good. You guys say that you don't have enough workers. Well, I can't really fix that because there's no demand for people to live anywhere. So I don't really know what you expect me to do. And probably because my education is, you know, pretty decent. High school is perfect. Elementary is still good. And that's probably the problem, is the fact that everyone's just too educated to work here. The commercial zones are going fine, which means education is good. But, yeah, that does have a bit of a negative effect on my industry. So, you know, that's something that I'll have to think about. But for now, I want to place another elementary school. I know I don't need to place it. I really don't need to, but I feel like the suburbs should have a elementary school. So I'm going to place one down this end. I'll place it right there. And then when I get... Oh, I have the money right now. I want to place one down this end as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll put one right in the corner there. And that will do us for that. There is a few buildings that require demolition, which is a little bit of a shame. But I guess that's what happens when you start to run into population versus, you know, population demand. Like, no one wants to move in, and everyone's a little too educated. But they're just gonna have to cope for now. There are a couple commercial buildings that need demolishing. Again, that's fine. It's fine. It's just something we have to live with. But the city is starting to come along very, very nicely. It is starting to get a beautiful sort of sprawl to it, and I cannot wait to get high density so that I can really show the levels of the city and all that kind of stuff. It is going to look really, really nice. Very, very excited for it. And of course start spreading out across this way as well, and eventually out over the river, and so many plans and so many things that I'd like to do that I would be doing if I had unlimited money and everything unlocked. But for now, I do not, so I will have to wait. And I guess that's one of the interesting things about being, you know, vanilla Cities Skylines, no mods, no nothing, is there's a lot of waiting around and just, like, I've got 30,000, but there's nothing for me to do because I've zoned everything, everything's good, we're fine. I don't really know where to go from here. I do have Now that I say that, I instantly think of stuff to do. I do have unique buildings that I could place in. That could be kind of nice. A tax office could look really quite pretty in the suburbs as sort of a central piece of the suburbs. I reckon I'm going to place you. This is sort of a hub of the suburbs here. We've got a cemetery, we've got a high school here, and we are going to go ahead and place in a tax office. Boom. Right there. That's awesome. Okie dokie, what else can we do? We've got a friendly neighborhood park. I don't want to put too much into the suburbs. I think these guys need some stuff as well. Everyone is very unhappy. So maybe just some simple parks, actually. Maybe some small parks would do. They would not go amiss in these suburbs, that is for sure. Space already occupied. Really? Come on. Let me place you somewhere. Let's go ahead and put a slightly smaller park in just here. We'll also put one down this end to keep those guys happy. We will go ahead and place a large playground out the side here and a dog park up this end of the suburbs. So that keeps the suburbs nice and happy. Obviously, that's what you want. The suburbs do tend to have a load more parks than anywhere else. And then the CBD is going to be more about the plazas and that kind of stuff. So go ahead and put the water down, make sure that that's all there. And yeah, plaza with trees, we'll go ahead and put in here. And we'll put one opposite as well. We'll try and get it directly opposite. There we go. I will put in a couple of these. I don't have enough money for a second one, so I'll just wait just a little bit. I'm getting plenty of money in, so it shouldn't take long to hit the $15,000 mark. And that will cause everyone to upgrade, and also loads and loads of people, as I bang my elbow on my desk, to move in, which is nice. So we'll get a second one down there. And then down on this end, let's just, what are you? You are a basketball court, which would be kind of nice. But let's go ahead and get a Japanese garden in. We'll get one there. And that is all the money that I have. And let's just go with a small park. And that will fill up that space very, very nicely. Okie dokie. So that is everyone happy. That should be things upgrading. That should be people moving in. Fantastic. What is our next upgrade? Next one is at 7,500. We're only, what, about 500 away from. And that will give us Metro and the high density stuff. So I will begin the next episode with that unlock. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.